Today I'm unboxing the Gourmia Digital Air Fryer. I bought this at Costco for about $70, I think. It comes with a sleeve that has some information in it, and then a user manual that has information in it. I'll go through that after. Oh, there we go. Because I didn't remove the tape. All right, there we go. It comes with instructions for attaching the handle and cord. This is the handle, and this is for the storing the cord. So to attach the handle, you hold on to the basket and the handle, and then slide it down until you hear a click. Oh, and that was very easy. To attach the cord storage, this is the back part, and you hold it with the arrow up. There's an arrow here, so facing up, and then you just pop these in, starting at the bottom. Okay, I give this part of it a 0 out of 5 because I cannot get it in no matter what I do. Now, just to show you the buttons here, this is 200 degrees Celsius. You can change it to Fahrenheit by pushing both arrows at once, and then it'll toggle to Fahrenheit. I'm going to return it to Celsius. This button here is for preheat. The preheat is on. You can see it's lit up. And this button over here that's blue is the turn reminder. And when that's blue, that will give you a reminder halfway through cooking to turn the food. You can toggle those off by hitting them and then it's off. But here it appears to be just set for that. There are a few other modes. In addition to the air fry mode, there's roast, broil, dehydrate, reheat, keep warm, and bake. I'm going to put it back to air fry. And then the light bulb you can use to turn on the light at any point in time during the cooking process. I'm going to cook the thing I'm cooking for 20 minutes. So I'm just going to click this button to get it to start preheating, and the preheat sign comes up. These flashing lights will disappear and the preheat sign will disappear once the air fryer has preheated to the set temperature. So the add food comes on when it's preheated. And I'm just going to pull this out and add the peppers and onions that I'm cooking. And now you can see, actually it's kind of neat, you can see inside. The light stays on and it's set for 20 minutes. And I expect to get a reminder at 10 minutes. I checked these a little bit early after a total of 15 minutes, and the peppers and onions are cooked. So I'm going to use them for the recipe. I'm going to start with a little bit of pesto and some of the chicken breast that I cut up. some cheddar cheese, and I have some feta cheese as well. I'm just basically throwing in whatever I have. And I'm going to add the roasted vegetables. Just fold this into a wrap here. And I'll let that wrap cook for probably 1 to 2 minutes. So that took about 2 minutes or so. I'm going to actually, yeah, I'll turn it over for a minute. So this is what it looks like after probably about 3 minutes total. A couple of pointers to remember is when you're pulling the tray out, make sure that you have some kind of a trivet or something, because obviously this is very hot. And the other thing is to make sure that you unplug the air fryer when it's not in use, because they have been known to catch fire. They're left plugged in. The user manual is really great. It is simple and explains exactly what to do to set the air fryer however you want, depending on what you're cooking. It has a functions chart and then also a QR code, which you can use to get a recipe book. The air fryer also comes with a handy chart that tells you how to cook different things like vegetables, poultry, fish, beef, etc. It tells you how much to use, how to prepare it, how much oil to use, and the temperature and cook time. It also goes on the other side, has pork and lamb, frozen foods, and information on dehydrating. This is so nice and crispy.